This is my updated makeup routine. Hey guys, I've had a lot of requests for a makeup tutorial. The last time I filmed one was, let me check, 5 months ago. Anyways, the first thing I start with is skin prep. So toner first. I'm using this Laneige one. Now I'm gonna do moisturizer. I'm using this Pond's one. I do a lot of moisturizer. Now I'm gonna do some under eye cream. This isn't for under your eyes, it's a dark spot correcting cream. Also from Pond's, but it really helps with like discoloration underneath my eyes. Here's where I would do primer. I usually use e.l.f. Power Grip primer, but I ran out of that. So I'm just gonna use the Refy one. It's really nice. It's like satisfying to roll it on your face, but it makes this like not cute sound. And I let that kind of like get tacky. So I don't do concealer every single time. These past couple of times I've been doing some concealer because, well, I was just waking up earlier than I was used to because I had volleyball. Oh, so I had like eye bags, but I don't really right now. But this is just because that's what I've been doing recently. I just do one dot underneath my eyes. This is the Tower 28 concealer, the shade K-Town. So this brush, I don't know where this is from, it's just the Amazon brand, but it's so good. I'm sure if you just like screenshot this, you can put it into Amazon and get it. So I'm doing this, just patting underneath my eyes. So if I have any spots, I use this more full coverage, just the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I just do it on any spots, and I let it sit for a while. Now I would usually do brows. This is the best eyebrow gel. This is the L'Oreal Brow Lamination, and it's so good. Mine is like completely empty, so I just like use the brush, but when it is full, it's so good, and it's better than any high-end eyebrow gel. I definitely recommend getting this. It's like $11. You can get it at like Walmart. I don't really do anything crazy. I don't fill in my eyebrows. I just like brush them and kind of shape them a bit. Okay, so now I'm gonna do cream bronzer. I use, or cream contour, I don't really know. This is the Rare Beauty contour stick. This in the shade On the Horizon. So this is my placement, especially on the forehead. If you know me, or I mean, you can probably tell it just by looking at me, I have a huge forehead. So I contour it. And then also a little bit here, and like a dot on my nose. So that's the placement. I have like the same brush, 2 of them, but this one's for bronzer. And I just kind of do like circular motion and then press. I try not to like drag it down, but like drag it up also into like my hairline because I don't want it to be like a weird line. And for my nose, I use the end bit of this one. I'm just kind of do that. And I blend it down to my neck instead of up to the rest of my face because then my whole head will be like bronzed and my neck won't. So I learned this kind of from like Lacey Shops because she puts hers like here, her like jaw or whatever contour. Then I take my huge beauty blender. It's really nasty, but I'm gonna use that just to help blend in everything. It's dry, so I don't know if that changes really much, but for blush, I change it kind of really often. I either use this e.l.f. Halo Glow wand, the shade Berry Radiant. That one has a highlighter in it. Or I'll mix these two. This is the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Encourage. And then I'll mix the e.l.f. Camo blush in the shade Pinky Promise. Or if I don't use that, because these are like basically the same things, I use the Rare Beauty mini blush in the shade Happy. And also with any of these, just mix in this highlighter, Rare Beauty liquid highlighter in the shade Enlighten. I think I'm gonna mix these two today, and obviously highlighter. So right here, like a full dot on both sides. This one is super pigmented. I would say more pigmented than this shade of blush from Rare Beauty. Do a dot like that big. So up close and personal. I do it kind of right here, super high up, kinda. It's kind of like a blush smoothie on my face. Then my blush brush, I mix it together and then press it in. I don't like to go super in here, so I just go like in a C shape like this. The rest that's left on my brush, I do it kind of right here. That's it for the liquid products. Sometimes I don't really do powder products, I just do like powder blush, but sometimes I do bronzer. So this is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush bronzer. This is in the shade 2 Medium. So beautiful. Super fluffy brush. This I got at Walmart. I don't know what it's called. I get this. My forehead, just basically wherever I did bronzer. Ooh. I did way too much bronzer. So, like that. Obviously I did too much. I don't know if you can really tell on camera. But then I get this beauty blender again and I just like swipe it away. Okay, I think I mostly fixed it. Now I do powder blush. This is the Milani Baked Powder Blush. This is in the shade 1 Dulce Pink. I don't know. This brush is from the Dollar Tree. Just a fluffy brush, angled. And this has highlighter in it as well, so I don't need powder highlighter. And I just press it into the same place as I did the liquid blush. Don't swipe when you do things with your brushes, especially if it's your powder products, because they'll just remove everything underneath it. I also have blush blindness. I think I've already said this 100 times, but I do, and it's severe. Then I just realized I did too much, and I use my beauty blender again. I'm gonna blend out the concealer dot. I'm gonna bring it onto the rest of my chin. The spot's gone. Now, one of my favorite products is the e.l.f. Press Powder. I've hit pan, but anyways, I get my powder puff. And I kind of snatch out my cheekbones, I guess. And I do it on places where I get oily and such. So like on the top of my lip here, I just do kind of right on this spot, just I don't know why. Just cause. And then my forehead, so I get oily and sweaty there. I don't let it sit or anything, I just kind of like really just press it in. That's it. And then one of my favorite parts is the Rare Beauty Powder Bronzer. Highlighter, also in the shade Enlighten. I kind of grab whatever brush. I've been using this like really stiff kind of eyeshadow brush. And I do it on the tip of my nose. Blend it out a little bit on the bridge. For my eyes, this is how I do it. I kind of do it on this line right there, and then here. Now the other eye. I definitely did too much blush and bronzer today. I never do this much, so please ignore it. Right here. That's it for highlighter. I also like to go with my pinkies and kind of blend this out because I don't want it to be super blinding. Why is my little sis in here? She's stealing. But anyways, taking this because Every is doing it. I'm doing Every's hair. Oh, okay. I did too much blush. At this time, I would usually do like a peel off lip stain. I only have this like neon red or pink, but I don't really like this one, so I leave it on for like 5 seconds. But if it were my brown shade, which you guys have seen, I would leave it on till after my eyelashes, which is the next step. But I'm gonna do this pink one, but like only for a little bit because I don't want it to be like super bright. Now it's my favorite part, which is eyelashes. This eyelash curler is from like Shein, I think. I did have like an e.l.f. one before, but it broke. So I've been using this one and I really like it. First I brush out my eyelashes and then curl my eyelashes. I really get really close to my, like the roots of my eyelashes. And really make sure to get in every single eyelash, especially the ends. And I curl it like this, like pulsing it. Really trying to get as close as I can to the roots. Hold it, pulsing it. And then brush it. Sometimes they like look so bad after I curl them, and it makes me so angry. Like right now I guess it's fine, but it could be better. Now for the mascara, I use this Lash Paradise one. It's waterproof, very waterproof, but I just love it. It's running out. So for my eyelashes, I like to have it holding it like this for the side, like for the ends right here. And I don't really know how to explain it, so I guess just watch. Then I switch back to a normal hand. And I kind of try to focus more on the tips of my eyelashes than the roots, because they'll fall if you do it more focused on the roots, because it's like super heavy. Also, I do like super chunky like spider mascara, so if you don't like that type of mascara, then just this isn't for you. This will be like my first layer. Sometimes I'll switch and do like multiple mascaras, which I might do today. But now I'm gonna take off this lip stain. Ugh, that was already too long. Look how neon it is. Okay, I'll fix it later, but I need to do my mascara again. I'm gonna do, this is like super empty, so it's like basically just the applicator. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational, waterproof as well. But I just kind of use it for the applicator because it's like weird and different. So kind of just to brush them really. Okay, so there's that. It's not really a coat, but also why is this on my bottom eyelash? I don't do bottom eyelash mascara because it makes me mad and it just makes me look more tired. I'm going in with another coat of this mascara. Bye. Bye. Ma. Did I crop fit? Yeah. Now I just do the same thing on the other side. Like, look at the difference. Or why is everyone blowing up my phone right now? Anyways, yeah, I did the same thing. Okay, I finished this side of eyelashes. It's also like 45 minutes later, but I was just on the phone. Now, also I had a little bit of lip gloss on. It's just like clear lip gloss. Now for setting spray. This is not the Iconic London setting spray. I'm just using the container because I love the little ball in there. But it's actually the Rimmel London Fix and Go Stay Matte setting spray. I don't know, my mom gave this to me, but the bottle doesn't work, so I put it in here. So I'm using this. I'm gonna set my face. Use about a pound of it. Now I'm gonna do a bit of a lip combo. So I'm using this old Ulta Beauty dual lip liner, shade Rosewood and Nude Pink. I'm gonna use Rosewood right now. I'll either use this or basically any of the e.l.f. lip liners that they have. Blend it a bit. Now I'm gonna do a lip gloss. e.l.f. lip oil in the shade Honey Talks. Or I'll just do any lip gloss really. Now I'm gonna take out my hair. I don't expect it to be crazy curls because I only really put them in for the video to be kind of like, I don't know. Also I did it different. I did it like super tight just because I wanted it to look better in the roller, because I really didn't want like results kind of. Okay, it looks kind of good. Anyways, this is the finished makeup. I think it looks so good and I hope this is what you guys were wanting. Bye guys.